I've run out of front wings. Chassis. We've got chassis. Bloody hell, this is about to get spenny, isn't it? Also, oh, for fuck's sake. 0. It is dead. That is a dead gearbox. The ERS. Oh, chat. We will be taking a new ERS unit penalty at some point this year. Don't think this one's going to last us the whole year. And the engine. Oh my god. We won a race. What did it cost you? Everything. Literally everything. I feel like I have to give him a new contract. I hate to admit it. He's just won his first ever race. 1 more year. He's got 7 months left on his current contract. His engineer is already leaving us at the end of the year. Poor James here has already been replaced. Should we just see how much he wants? I'll give you 1 more year. He's currently on 12 million. I'll give you 12.5. You get an extra 500k for 1 more year. He thinks he's Bertie Big Balls. You walk around these parts, Albon, you win 1 race and you think you're Bertie Big Balls. Well, I'll tell you what, Sunshine, you're not. You're Timmy Tiny Testes. Pipe down, take your 14.5 million like a good little boy, and stop your whining. Hate him. I'm not talking to him anymore. Friendship over for this week. I'll come back to you in a few weeks. I've got a sprint weekend next weekend in Silverstone. I think I'll take fresh parts for that where I can. Obviously, can't do that with the ERS. Or the gearbox, because we murdered our gearbox last race. That was good. At least confidence is high. I mean, look, 73 overtaking now. That's good. It's a very trafficy track. So I'm hoping, get out early, fresh tyres, no one coming out the pit lane. A bit like, oh, chat, we're through. We're through. Leave it on time 16. The session's done. The session is done. We're bloody massive. Okay, Sauber have bought upgrades. I thought they were quick in Canada. They were quick. Okay. Now, it's only Q1, so we don't need to be overreactionary just yet. But it's not as good as I would like it to be. Now, I want to try something tactical. I want to go out directly after Verstappen. By the way, this is a really tight grid. You can see the times here. Now, obviously, Red Bull are a bit further ahead. But besides them, it is close. As soon as Red Bull lead the pit at the far end, that's when I'm getting ready to send my cars out. I hope they're coming out, otherwise this is going to be very awkward. We're just staring down the pit lane waiting. That's another Ferrari. Wait, is Verstappen already out on track? Oh, he's coming in. We'll wait for Leclerc. That's what I meant. We'll wait for Leclerc. Chat, don't question the strategy. Here we go. There's Leclerc. THEO, go now. Stalk him. Perfect. Expertly done. Expert professional player. Okay, we're going. We're going. Oh, okay, this is perfect. We're right behind Leclerc for our lap. We're going to get a lovely toe off him the whole way. I've done everything I can to give Pacher a good chance here. He's got a direct toe off Leclerc for the whole lap. Oh, no, please, no. Did he touch the gravel there? I heard gravel noise. No one else hear gravel noises? THEO. He still went faster through that sector, apparently. We won't question it. Where are we ending up? Are we getting through? I've got a plan for next session. I've got a plan for next session. Here we go. Here we go. Right. Perfect. And Albon's going to get the snipe off the Ferrari. Genius. I'm just giving Sainz a big toe here, aren't I? Not Sainz, sorry. I'm just giving Russell a big toe here, aren't I? Oh my god, who is that? Oh, it's back Sainz into us. It's brilliant. Off we go. Off we go. I mean, Perez has not done a good lap there. He must have been blocked badly. That's my official thinking noise here. I don't think that's quick enough to get through. I think the traffic mudded me. I don't really want to use another set of fresh either. I need to concentrate here. It's now. I hope I've timed this well. You know, Red Bull are good at like doing strategy and stuff. So if I just copy them, it's maybe going to work. Chat, we actually might not get out this session. You know, I don't want to be a doomer. There is a bit of reason to be concerned here, especially because we've now lost our toe to Verstappen having to get out of the way of traffic.
Track is clear. Just go push.
They're saying it's clear, but I can see very clearly a car coming out. Who is it? Who is it? Is it Russell? Who is that there? Who is it? Oh, it's Sainz. Carlos Sainz is out. Is he blocking the Red Bull? No. I believe in us. Copying the smart kids never works in the long run. Maybe not, but I want to believe it can here. That traffic is not good. Albon's not improved there. Pashera is improving, but he needs to improve by quite a lot. Chat is so bad. Albon's out 100% here. Pashera might be safe.
Currently 15.
Oh, that's so bad. 2 laps compromised.
Okay, copy.
Chat, I'm in pain. We're through with Pashera, but at what cost? Wow, Sergio Perez is out though. So there's one Williams through, and one Merc through. Oh, the head-to-head battle in the championship. Yuki's got a penalty. In Pashera, we trust, although his tyre situation is not great. Not getting a toe this lap, I'm afraid to say. I mean, this lap is on used tyres, so I'm not expecting us to be quick here. I don't know if I want to use another new set for another lap. How are we speed-wise? Wow, okay. Ocon is quick. I'm going to have to use a fresh set, aren't I? Okay, chat, I'm going to try and execute the plan better this time. I think I've done okay. He looks closer there, doesn't he? He does look closer. This new strategy I've come up with doesn't really feel like it's working all that well. Also, Verstappen is currently stuck behind. Is it Tsunoda? Is he on an in-lap? Yeah, Tsunoda's on an in-lap blocking Verstappen. We've had to move out the way for the Ferrari coming through, but good news, not going to be a load of traffic. This is good. This is good. This is great. Chat, I'm a genius. Look at him. He's going good. THEO, just follow him, mate. Just follow him. Just drive behind him. Tyre wear might be high by the end of the lap. We're slower through the first sector. It might not be working. Oh, God, there's a Ferrari. Oh, no. Oh, my God. Christ on a bendy bus. Why are we trying to overtake Max Verstappen in qualifying? What are we doing? Why are... THEO! 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 He's gone faster in Sector 2. Come on, THEO. To the line. Chase him. Look at the toe. We've gone slower. I might have time for another lap. Oh shit, chat, we might run out of fuel here. Get past the Merc. Max! Max, do you want to come out and play, Max? Max, let's play! Chat, I'm beginning to think the new strategy doesn't actually work. Is it Leclerc? Oh, it's Charles! Me and Charles go way back. We used to attend the same Cub Scout troop when we were little kids. I think I would have made the line without manually controlling things. Right, that's not overtaken. There's no traffic this time. It's a faster Sector 1. We're improving. We need to improve by quite a lot. Quarter of a second. We're improving. We're going green. Is Ocon improving? Ocon had a slow Sector 2. To the line! The new strategy doesn't work. Stupid shit strategy anyway.
It's the race we've all been waiting for. It's the Austrian Grand Prix.
I'm nervous. I'm starting to get shaky. You know, I don't get nervous, but I am starting to get a little bit worried. Okay, that's a hard-running Mercedes next to us. Ocon's on the hards. We're the only team on the softs. But the fact that so many people are on mediums here and we're one of the few teams on the softs, I think bodes well for Pechere's strategy to go for the undercut on a second set of softs. I imagine lots of these medium runners are going to go medium hard and just one stop. We're being aggressive with both drivers, so keep an eye on that. It's a bit frustrating that Pecher is going to be behind these medium and hard runners, but hopefully he can make his way through them before the first pit stop. Obviously, we're starting on one softs anyway. Leclerc and Ocon, interesting to know, on the hards to start with, because we're racing against Mercedes, but there's 1 point between ourselves and them in the Constructors' Championship. They are our rivals. Is Albon going to get the move done here? He's got past Danny Rick. Everyone clapped. Everyone liked that. Oh, 2 for 1. 2 for 1. Valtteri Bottas, I think, has been done here. Albon on this corner. PTSD memories coming in. If you know, you know. If you don't know, you don't want to know. I mean, we won a race. We've not got DRS here. These used softs have actually gone off way sooner than I thought they would. Which is a bit annoying, but que sera. We're going to make up most of our time in the second stint. It's about surviving on these softs till lap 21 and not losing too much time with them. Pecher is losing time here. I can only assume these guys are pushing on the mediums hard with the one-stopper. It's going to be an interesting race. What about a chippy? I'm not a big chippy lover. Like, chippy is nice if you're going to go and get it. But if you're ordering food, ordering chippy, it always ends up being very, very expensive, I find. I find that chippies price up more for delivery than any other takeaway. No idea if that's confirmation bias. Pecher is struggling, by the way, on these softs, which is not good. Oh, he heard me. He heard me and he took it personally. Last time I had KFC was last year streaming F1 Manager at Silverstone, where Pecher and George Russell crashed into each other. I'm going to get Pecher out the way of Albon here. I think Albon is our better positioned driver at this point. Which sucks to say. But it's the reality of the situation. I'll be honest, the used soft idea has not worked. I thought the 10% difference wouldn't be that significant. It's been very significant. These mediums have been quick. Oh, Pecher's back. He's so back. Definitely not a DRS merchant. I mean, chat, it's bad for us. Be glad that we're not Maloney or Mick Schumacher. Because they're 15 laps into the race. We've had a VSC as... Maybe I wish I was them. Maybe I wish I was Maloney or Mick. Maybe it'd be good to be out.
Williams driver we see there. No, why'd they go? But all being well and fingers crossed.
Oh, we've only mudded a Haas there. Good blocking. Good blocking. No damage. That's the silver lining I'm going to take. We've lost 4 seconds on Hauger and everyone else. Okay, I'm changing things here because it becomes completely pointless running that first stint on the softs now with that wide. So we'll go on to the softs later. I'm in pain, chat. I'm in physical pain. I could do with a safety car to bunch everyone up and get get a safety car. Sorry, I could do with a safety car to bunch everyone up and get a free pit stop. Because it's too early for everyone on the mediums to pit for hards to the end. Albon is going to be our driver. Albon, he's got DRS. I don't really want him to get this overtake done, but he has now got it done.
Let's have a look at that.
Sorry, someone has said in the chat, Greg's is dreadful. I'm timing you out.
Opportunity begging to be
I'm
taken.
sorry, you cannot say Greg's is dreadful and then survive in this chat.
And Alex Albon completes the
Look, JMSP, I know you've done over 1,000 messages here, but I'm not taking that slander. It's your first time out. I'll consider it a blip on your record. I will forgive you. But that is shocking from you. Pasher will be pitting this lap for the Ultras. Prepare yourselves. Pasher pits. DHL Ultras assemble. Go on the bananas. Come on the bananas. It's not quick, but it's a stop. It's a stop. Clean air, fresh mediums. This is an extendy stint now. You can have a lonely stint here, but this is just the stint about being steady. About not making an error and just getting it done. Hauger's in the pits on his mediums. Magnussen's on the pits. See, these guys are going hards. They're going to be on softs at the end of the race. We're going to be going on to our softs sooner, but we're going to be defending towards the end, I think, on more warm softs. Okay, Pasher's got past De Vries for now, but the thing is he's got DRS, so he can just come back at us. Pasher 7 seconds down. Oh my gosh, okay, well that's one way to deal with De Vries. I've dealt with him. Good overtake, THEO. Everyone THEO drives behind crashes. It's the fear factor. They know the wild card that is Mr. Pasher. Look at that. Mind games. Mind games. That's in the top 5 De Vries moments right there. I mean, that gives now Pasher loads of clean air to make these mediums lasting. That's great news for us. Verstappen pits from the lead of the race. Norris follows him in. Is Leclerc the last car not to stop? Oh, Danny Rick hasn't stopped either. Although Leclerc started on hard. So Leclerc's going hard medium, I assume? I think Hauger's tyres are going off. We're gaining on him.
Reducing lift and coast. Okay.
I say that, actually. We were a bit slower than him last lap. We got DRS on him now, though. What's Hauger's wear?
Increase.
68%. That was about the point where we started to really lose time with Pasher previously on the softs. There's a weird mix of strategies here. There's not many people going for the soft, medium, soft. Perez has gone medium, soft. Hauger crashed into us.
Feel good, Alex.
Hauger just crashed into us. I hate Dennis Hauger. I hate Dennis Hauger.
Not a lot of wiggle room here, and the contact between the cars.
You dickhead.
Inevitable.
I mean, good news. No damage, and we're now ahead of him. So, and he's got a penalty, so that's good. In terms of crashes that could have happened, that is one of the better possible situations. I think Albon's tyres did get a little bit of a knock, but they should still be fine. I think we're going to be pitting our drivers around the same lap now. It does remove any wiggle room, I will admit, but it'll be fine. Ideally, I'd like the mediums to last an extra lap, but I'm really going to have to conserve for that. Conserve for that. 15th for Pasher. 10th for Albon as things stand. Perez is on a weird strategy. I don't know what Perez is doing. Perez is in a really good position for Merc, which is unfortunate for us in the constructors. Someone locked up. Who was it? Oh, it was Lance. Thank you, Lance.
Take a closer look. Now this one involves Stroll.
I mean, that is embarrassing, isn't it, really? That is embarrassing. I'd be embarrassed. Do I think I'll get Perez? Probably not. Perez is going to be stopping again. Okay, both cars in the pits. It all comes down to this. We need clean stops. That's decent. There's a nice gap for Albon as well. 9th fastest. Shocking. This is why we need a new sporting director. We've lost our talent. We've lost our gift. But we are consistent this year. This year we've been slower in the pits, but I have to say, we've not been having as many issues. Who just got past Bechet? Oh, Hauger. Who's on hards to the end from here. Right. These softs have got to last 21 laps. I suspect Sonoda, Magnussen, and Stroll will all pit again. Zhou might have to as well. There's a yellow. If this is a safety car now, that is so annoying.
Debris ahead of turn 1.
Who crashed? That's so annoying. 1 lap later and it's perfect timing. It's Kevin Magnussen and a Hugo Boss car. Is it Kevin and Mick? Kevin's out.
Positive on the Delta.
Good news. Lots of people were past the pit entrance, I think, when that happened. Oh, that's annoying. Oh, 1 lap later, chat. If I'd pitted 1 lap later, it would have been perfect. I mean, we still got pretty good tyres against the 3 guys in front of us. Perez didn't pit either. There's basically 4 places to chase down here, but there's 25 seconds the difference, and we're now losing laps to make that difference up. Okay. Now we have to get motor racing, folks. We have got 7 seconds to Danny Rick. Bechet is directly behind Hauger, who's on used hards. Clear Hauger, get pushing. I really need to get past Hauger here. Bechet, fastest man on track. I'll repeat, Bechet, fastest man on track. Don't really want him getting the fastest lap because he won't get any points for it unless he finishes in the top 10. Okay. I was meant to change Albon's overtake aggression, I realised that. But we good.
It's critical, we overtake.
Right, 8 seconds up the road to Gasly next. Bechet's been overtaken by Hauger. Are you kidding? Dennis! Dennis, mate, what are you playing at? Dennis Hauger on his hards is lapping 2 seconds a lap faster than Danny Rick. I'm fuming. I am fuming. So I think the best we can hope for now is 9th. That safety car gave everyone in front of us a free stop who took it. Which is very unfortunate. But, you know what? Sometimes you get bad luck with safety cars. That happens. Albon, DRS. Bottas, Gasly up the road. Also, Hauger is now 7 seconds behind Bechet. That's how hard he was trying to keep up with us. I'm hoping I can follow through the Sauber here. Past Gasly. It's going to be difficult to make this work around the outside, but we'll try. We'll try. We've got it done.
He's currently low.
Okay, pack is empty, mate. I'm afraid the battery is empty.
Let's try to build this back up. Copy.
So now if we can just sit behind while on harvest, that is the dream at this point. Charge up the pack. There's a yellow flag. A Ferrari's crashed. It's Carlos Sainz. There's drama everywhere. Sainz is locked up in turn 1.
Now here we are tackling turn 3. Oh, and the car locks up. Now they did.
Haven't got an F1 streamer forever, and the 11th/14th place feels right where I left off. Look, we won the last race. We won the last race. I know it just sounds like I'm making it up because, you know, funny memes. No, genuinely, we won the last race. We're good, I swear. I hope we all savoured the last race. You know, as good as it was to taste the top step of a podium, not sure that's going to be the norm here. Albon's going to make up 14 seconds in 4 laps. I hate to say it, folks, not happening. There's some mad traffic here. You got De Vries directly behind the leaders of the race. Nick De Vries is trying to get involved in this. This is Russell and Verstappen racing for the lead.
How many laps?
De Vries has been lapped, but he's on fresh mediums against these hard runners. He wants to get in the action. Nick wants to be involved in the action. He's acting like he belongs. Nick, you can get yourself unlapped. You're on fresh mediums. They're on their cooked hards. Tell you what, there's a few guys on these mediums and hards that are going to be in puncture ranges. Bottas, 32%. Come on, Nick. Oh, he's making a move. My goat. Nick De Vries, ladies and gentlemen, moves into P2 in the race. He's going to want to get the Ferrari done as well. Come on, Nick. Super Nick. Oh, he's moved out the way. Get him back, Nick. Leclerc's at 30%. Russell here is on 31% wear as well. Through goes Russell. It doesn't quite sound as good, does it? If we're being real.
We think you
Can Russell get the move done at the end? He's going to try.
One more lap.
It's the last lap of the race, these two. There's 2 corners left. Unfortunately for Georgie Russell, it's not his day. Every dog has his day, but bulls have more days than most in the world of Formula 1. Max Verstappen takes the lead. He leads the championship. He led this race for much of it. With that, he will further cement his lead over Leclerc, who is now second in the Drivers' Championship. Elsewhere, Norris with a day to forget with that penalty. It's not going to impact his final standing. He'll get 5th. A memorable day for Zhou Guan Yu. He comes over 6th in the Aston Martin. Sergio Perez mixed up his strategy, went long on the hards. It worked out for him. Mercedes do get a slight points edge over Williams in the battle for 3rd in the Constructors. As for Williams, well, it was highs in Canada. It is a slightly lower low today here in the hills of Spielberg. Alonso Albon. Sorry, Albon comes home for 9th. Elsewhere, Théo Pourchaire, fastest lap, gets nothing for it, but gets some plaudits for his raw race pace. Sadly, though, he had one too many incidents of this race. They cost him dearly. Tyre strategy was never optimal, and, well, that kind of showed. That opening stint was poor. It cost him the race, and with that, a disappointing day comes to a close for Williams Racing. I feel sad. I feel sad. Hugo Boss are just awful. I mean, they made up 2 places this race. Nick made up 3 places. Pourchaire down 6. Albon up 6. That's it. You know what? Neutral finish as far as I'm concerned. Gained as many places as we lost. A great weekend. You know, I'm going to cheer myself up because if I'm being honest, in the DHL standings, we're slipping. I can see it. You can see it. Hugo Boss are closing the gap. Red Bull are vanishing away. We need a new director. I need a new sporting director. I think now is the time to go out and get one. And I've got a plan. And my plan is to steal Wheatley from Red Bull. You know, sometimes you've got to steal the best sporting director to really hurt them in the DHL. Sometimes the DHL award is about the dark arts. Now, Ron Meadows is on 1.3 million. So I reckon... Oh, he doesn't want to join me. He doesn't want to join me. ATR, but I'll do that in a second. Does he want to talk to me now? Does he want to... Johnny? He doesn't want to talk to me. What about you, Ron? Ron wants to talk. Always rated Ron. Ron, I want you here immediately, mate. I know how much you're currently on. I'll give you 1.5 mil. We need to improve the DHLers. The Ultras aren't happy, and this is how I plan to win them over. I'll give you a bit of a bonus as well, Ron. You know, if you can join us, I'll give you 195,000. Hashtag welcome Ron chat. Can we get a hashtag welcome Ron in the chat? 2 million to hire him? Sorry, Sven. It's over. Friendship ended with Sven. Ron is my new best friend now. Now, technically, the aptitude is higher on Sven. I'll admit that. But Ron is better everywhere else. And I feel like longer term, that you know, it's part of the project, really, yeah. We got Hugh Bird joining us. We now got Ron. Ron is a stronger name as well, innit? If we're being honest. Sorry, if you could aim Sven out there, it's nothing personal. But Ron is a very strong name, I feel like. It's research time. Now, side pods are the thing that, again, absolutely killed by the regs. So I'm going to put most of my time into the side pods. We are side pod Andes. Official terminology for side pod enjoyers out there. Just as a reminder, one engineer is better than putting multiple engineers on a research project because this game makes absolutely no sense. Now, do I want to focus on the underfloor and suspension or other stuff? Let me just remind myself. What's the stuff that we're bad at? Yeah, suspension, not good for us. Underfloor. Underfloor's actually okay for us. Rear wing, strong. Front wing, very strong. Chassis, weak. I'm thinking about going for a freeway here, chat. Thoughts on a freeway? I think Ron loves a freeway, though, doesn't he, to be fair? He looks like a bloke he'd have a good time with the freeway research. Get your mind out the gutter, chat. Not about the research. Now, I could do a bit more on one thing, but I feel like because it's a reg change that affects everything, I do want to give everything a little bit of TLC this year, you know? I was meant to do suspension, but I think we'll do a big chunk on suspension next, because this is going to be my second big chunk on chassis. Yeah, we're literally 11 races into the season. So the fact that I'm already doing so much research, also it's a wet sprint race next stream in Silverstone. Nobody liked that. Some people probably did like that. I think one thing that really punished me last year was not having money at the start of this season to do intense development on parts. And because we're going for a massive reg change, my kind of... What I'm thinking the plan is for the new season, basically, is when the new season comes around, there's going to be the massive reg changes. If you haven't seen it already, if I go to the board, then rules and regulations. Basically, every part is getting like a massive nerf. Like crazily so. Now, we are researching some of this to try and minimize the impact, but the cars are going to get significantly slower this year. So my plan is to research heavy this year and then save as much money as I can. So next year, I can go for intense development on all the parts, and we go for a really heavy car development year next year, where we should see some really big improvements over the course of the first few upgrades. But the issue was that last year, come the end of the season, I put a load of money into facilities, and then I didn't actually have the money to do intense development on parts in time. How much is Ian on? Ian, how much are we paying you? Just for 2.8. Right, Tondi, I'm thinking, chat, in my head, we offer him at most... How much do we offer? 4 mil? I'm just stealing all the Ferrari stuff. That is the plan. I'm just stealing all Ferrari stuff now. I'll give him 2.75 next season. I'll show some sympathy to the Ferrari team. We have no idea how much it's going to cost to break his contract. You know, complete unknown, but sometimes the unknown's exciting, innit? Oh, he didn't like the money, but he loved everything else. He's a good lad, is Diego. Me and Diego, good chums. I feel like he's going to want near 4 million. But he's entertaining my chats with him. Yeah, he's the... Diego's the kind of guy you meet at the pub, and no matter what joke you tell, even if it's shit, he'll just tell you it's the best joke ever and pretend to laugh. He's the kind of man who you go to the pub with and he shares his crisps with you. 3.6 mil for the second best head of aero in the game. I think we hire him for that. There you go, Diego. Well, hashtag welcome Diego. No idea how good he is. We are scouting him, but he's got a 91 overall. And with respect to Ian, Ian's done a job for us. You know, Ian, I've respect you, mate. He came to us at a difficult time from Aston Martin, but we're a big team now. You know, we're challenging for third. Diego wants us. We've got Hugh Bird joining us next year as an engineer, don't forget. Hugh is joining us as an engineer with an 88 overall next year. Like, we're making big steps up in the staff department when you look at it, really.